Assalamualaikum and a very good day. So today we're going to cover chapter 3, strategic planning for new products. So in this chapter, you are going to learn the opportunity identification, whereby how we're going to identify opportunity is by greenfield markets and also emerging societal trends. Not only that, you're going to learn about the product platform planning and product innovation charter, PIC. So the last elements that you're going to learn is the new product portfolio. So actually the three strategic elements, okay, has been covered. The first strategic element, which is the product process, has been covered in chapter 1 and 2, okay, new product process. So this chapter, okay, you will learn both about the product innovation charter, PIC, and the new product portfolio. So altogether, we have three strategic elements. So let's go to the greenfield markets. So what is the greenfield markets? So greenfield markets is actually market that is another way for you to identify opportunity. So one is where you can find another location or venue, okay, such as you can see Dunkin' Donuts. Besides seeing in stores in Giant or any other places, they have expanded into petrol stations like Petronas or Shell, okay, such as McDonald's as well, like Starbucks, okay, where they usually have their own store, but then they have expanded to placing them to other stores in petrol stations, for example, or in other supermarkets, example. So this is one example of find another location or venue. So the next one is by leveraging your strength of your company in a new activity center. Okay, like for Nike, previously it's more into sports in general, but then they are moving towards more specific like golf, hockey, right? So it's more of finding into a new activity center. So that's the second one. So the third one, we have find a new you. So find a new you is where the firm would find or try to find and emerge into a new industry, okay, which is currently not uh, explored first. So for example, P&G, Procter and Gamble, okay, previously they were more into cosmetics, okay, so then they are more into pharmaceuticals. Now the next one is by identifying a fast growing need and adapt your products to that need. So obviously we have this COVID-19 crisis. So most of the pharmaceutical companies are driving themselves to identify the most or the best cure, all right, the best medicine to cure the virus that we're having now. Okay, so that is one example. Okay, also we can see a company like HP, Hewlett Packard. Okay, they are dealing from computing and then going to the World Cup or into other sporting events. Okay, so they are identifying any needs that is fast growing in the world. So this is on the greenfield markets. Okay, let's go to the six societal trends. Now, the emerging societal trends is actually one of the way for you to identify opportunity, to identify chances for you to develop a new product. Okay, so we have how many? Six trends altogether. So might be one of your products belong to any of these trends. Okay, so we'll go one by one. So for trend one is called just in time life. So bear with me, I will show you a video about an example of just in time life. So this is about China developing surveillance cameras that can automatically identify or detect you, okay, through the AI technology, okay, and they're working with the government. So this is real time, right? A technology or a product or a system that is real time, where they build a database and they could identify the exact face similar to the database that they have. So there are millions of cameras. Okay. All right. So this is one example of just-in-time life, okay, whereby China's surveillance cameras are built, okay, in real time for their safety of China, okay, for China people. Okay, the next one is on another trend called sensing consumer. Now, what is sensing consumer? This is one example of sensing consumers. Okay, so Google has developed a system called Family Time. So this Family Time is about parental control app, whereby you as a parent can control your children in terms of the screen time. You can limit them how much time that you want your children to use or have this screen time. Okay, how long do they use the internet or gaming or whatsoever. Okay, you can also filter the content that they are seeing, okay, through the internet. Okay, and apart from that, you can set up the speed alerts. So if you are more than 60 miles per hour, okay, so Google will give you an alert that you are speeding. Okay, not only that, for children, okay, you can also block the apps that they are using, okay, which you prefer to. So this is one software, okay, one apps, okay, whereby is an example of how consumers are more sensing in the current life right now. Okay, so this is for the sensing consumers trend. The next one, another trend, is called the transparent self. So nowadays, people are more being transparent, especially through the social media. Okay, they share everything they do. They share everything they are, their family background and whatsoever. So people are now being uh, they don't really look into privacy anymore. Okay, they like maybe they like to share whatever they have, okay, or share whatever they do. So this is one example of a product that is sold to the overseas, okay, for people who like to know who or how do they where do they come from. Okay, so this is where we give our saliva and put it in uh, the tool here in this package, whereby this will be sent back to the lab to identify your DNA. So your saliva will have this DNA that will show you where are you from, okay, about your family background. Are you maybe from another country actually? So it's very interesting to know that, right? Okay, especially for people who do not know who are their parents, okay, and many more. Okay, so this is one example of a product, okay, that is in trend into the transparent self. Next, we go to another one. This trend is called in search of enoughness. Now, people nowadays are more into diet, more into having a healthy lifestyle, okay, counting calories. Okay, they would like to have a wholesomeness in themselves. They want to be having enough. Okay, so this is one example of a product whereby by just having uh, this supplement or this healthy meal, okay, you can automatically have a balanced breakfast. Okay, so you have everything there. You have the protein, you have all the vitamins and the calcium and potassium. And knowing that we are having a very busy lifestyle, so this will be the perfect product for the current lifestyle that we're having right now. Okay, so this is one example of a product, okay, where people are in search of enoughness. Okay, another one is the co-creation. Co-creation is where you will take part in creating your product. So this is a pair of shoes that you want to buy, and you can customize your own design. This is what Converse is doing. There are other companies like Nike and other sports shoes that are doing right now, so that you are allowed to have your sense of belonging with your shoes, and you can customize and show that your shoe have your own image, right? So it's more of a fashion trend. So you own that fashion and you own your own personality throughout the shoes. Okay, so this is one example of co-creation of a trend. And the next one is actually virtual made real. Okay, so overall we have six altogether. So now for the next one, I would like to talk about the product family. So actually, what is product family? So if you look at this example, product family of Nissan Motor Company, we have so many cars under Nissan Motor Company. However, they share the same platform of production processes. Why? This will save their cost. Okay, this will save their time, and this will make sure that they are into the right or the correct development. So you see here Nissan, okay, commercial car, and then we have the Datsun, okay, and then we have the Nissan Marine, okay. So these are examples of the product family under Nissan. Here we have another product platform under Volkswagen, okay. So if you see all these cars, so these cars on the Volkswagen, they share under the same platform, the same design, the vehicular design, okay. They have their own brand, and then they have the same production process, okay. So it's easier for them to have to share the similarities that they have, because obviously in a company it's not efficient just to develop a new or a single product, right? So of course there'll be a lot of products. However, they share the similarities in terms of the production process, okay. So this is another example of Procter and Gamble. This is actually the same product. However, they need to serve into different kinds of countries, right? So if you see here, we have Ariel, we have Tide, and we have Cheer. So this Ariel is actually serving the European market. However, for Tide, this is the liquid Tide is actually serving for North America. And for liquid cheer is serving for the Japanese market. So this is one example of a product platform planning where it's actually under the same platform. However, they only share the similarities in terms of production process, but not on the packaging. Okay, but however, the product is the same. All right, let's go to the PIC, which is the Product Innovation Charter. As you know, this is one of the strategic planning elements under product management. Okay, so it's actually called a strategy. It's a team strategy. That is what its PIC is all about. Okay, it is for only for products, not for processes. Okay, and it's actually for innovation. Okay, so think of the definition of a new product through the PIC, and it's also called a charter as well. Okay, what's a charter? So a charter is a document. It's actually a document specifying what are the conditions under which of your company would like to operate. Okay, so you might be wondering, do all of the companies that are producing product have a PIC? Well, mostly they do actually. Okay, however, they do not really call it by this name. Okay, so it's actually informally it's just might be called another name, but generally it's called Product Innovation Charter. All right, so if you see here, it's a kind of a document, and they have certain steps to do it. So this is one example of a production innovation center, okay, whereby you need to put in the background. Okay, so this is for Apple. What is the technology strength for Apple? Okay, what is the focus for Apple? Okay, what is the objective of Apple? And what is the guideline? So in summary, what is it they want? They would like for Apple to have the first tablet computer. Okay, so it wants to be revolutionary, and they want it to be the next big thing. Okay, so this is for product portfolio, the new product strategic fit, which I will cover later. Okay, thank you very much.